Guys, basically Roblox has released even more items for us to get. Yeah, man, they released more items. These are extremely cool items. And yes, we have a new Fedora in Roblox, alright? But before I show you guys that, take a look here because RTC in Portuguese is showing it. Roblox now has support for the Hindi language, totaling 17 languages on the platform. Well, basically, it's those automatic translations that Roblox already has. It already had French, German, Spanish, Portuguese, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Thai, Indonesian, Chinese, and also Turkish, right? Turkish, yeah, Polish, I don't know what that is, Vietnamese, Greek, Arabic, English, Hindi, and now they basically, launched the new language, which is Hindi, exactly, okay? That's really cool and very nice. If I'm not mistaken, this is the flag of India, right? So what does this mean, guys? It means that people who live in India can now play Roblox games that are automatically translated into their language, right? This is a really good thing, especially for you, for example, who speaks Portuguese, right? A Brazilian like us, right? Or even if you're from Portugal, it doesn't matter. When you play a game in Portuguese or in English, man, it makes a huge difference. Sometimes you want to play an RPG in Roblox and you don't really understand what's being said there, right? You see it's kind of foreign and all, you have to translate. It gets kind of annoying. If you turn on automatic translation, it gets much easier and much faster for you to understand what's going on there. And that's something really good, okay? So there's another language released for Roblox, alright? Well guys, what I want to show in today's video is exactly about the new items. I mentioned that news just so you guys would already know, right? What else happened in Roblox? Other than that, a few little things happen here and there, but they're not very important. What's important are these two new items. But before I show you, I ask everyone, of course, to subscribe to the channel and leave a big like on the video. Man, it doesn't cost anything. Just grab the TV remote real quick, scroll down, and click it, man. Thank you so much to those of you who did that, man. It helps me a lot. You have no idea, alright? Well, guys, basically, so let's go. I'm gonna show you what these items are, what's different about each one, and whether they're worth picking up. If it's going to become limited, if there's a problem, what happened? Well, let's start first with which items they are, okay? It's basically these two right here, see? Two new items, Fedora and Wings with emissive effects and maps, are now available for purchase in the Robux store until the end of the month. And basically, here they are. Yes, they cost this exorbitant price of 1,000 and RR 1,200 for the Fedora and the Wings, right? Another pair of wings again, right? Man, Roblox seems to have lost its creativity. Basically, it's costing 600 RR 600, okay? In this case, it's RR 589, RR 590. It's not worth buying this, okay guys? For the love of God, don't buy this. Okay, man? If you buy it, you're really crazy, because later it goes for Robux. You can still use the method, right? To pay cheaper. If you can't, even so, sometimes it ends up being even cheaper, okay? But there it is, okay? This one is the Arcane Fedora. This one is the Wings of the Sun and Moon, okay? Yeah, man, this one. For God's sake, right, dude? If you want to buy it, go ahead. Great, okay? But it looks like there's a bug when you try to buy it, okay? What do you mean? If I click here on Robux and buy Robux, it usually shows up, and usually it doesn't show up, okay? Like, there are people saying that Domino Crawl is still here, okay? So you have to be really careful when you buy these two items here, okay? Clicking on the Fedora and buying it here, how do you know if you'll actually get it? See if this item has a free bonus, and if the Fedora is spinning here on the side. If it does, great, you can go ahead. Otherwise, man, go back, okay? Man, go back and wait for Roblox to fix it, alright? Well, there were people buying this here and getting the Domino Crawl. People have already contacted support. I believe it should be resolved by now. It's only going to be available for 4 days, okay? So yes, it's going to become an item that will probably soon turn into a limited, just like the golden headphones did, and like other items that were here also ended up becoming limited, alright? Alright, of course there's no better game for us to check this out than the Catalog Avatar Creator, okay? Or Avatar Catalog Creator, whatever you want to call this game, alright? Let's get in there. Let's test these items. Let's see if they're good looking or not. Well, now that we're in, what do we have to do, guys? It's actually very simple and easy. We're just gonna go up here to catalog, alright? Look, let's click here on it. You can go to any of these options, no problem. I'm just going with this one. We're going to scroll down here and click on this gear icon. When you click here, this screen will appear. We're going to open the first one here and enter it. Recently published, we saw it in Creator. Man, you can write Roblox like this, or you can write Roblox like this too, man. However you want, it'll work. I'm going to write everything in lowercase, that's fine. Enable these two options. After all, they're for sale, but they're for sale for money, okay? It's not for Robux, alright? And let's click apply changes, okay? Alright, done, great. Now we can already see the 3 items that were for sale. They're all off sale now. We also saw those items that were given for free, which I already showed. How do you get them here? And here too, we basically have the 2 new items. Then they showed up in the Robux shop. I'm going to take my items off my avatar here, alright? So we can take a better look. I'll equip the Fedora first, okay? Look, it's equipped here. Very nice, okay? If I click on buy, like I told you, there's no way to buy it with Robux, so it won't work, alright? But closing here and basically clicking on the eye, just look at how beautiful this Fedora is, okay? And unfortunately, it also doesn't leave a particle trail behind like other items that release particles, alright? That's a very sad thing, really annoying. I don't like items that don't leave a particle trail behind. I think it looks kind of weird, but it's a very, very beautiful item, okay? We have to agree on that, alright? Well, that's basically graphics level 1. Let's test it out, right? Because most of you, or most people, play on graphic 1. That's what they're gonna see in the game, alright? Look, they're gonna see, man, pretty much a Fedora that releases a particle here and there. Not as many as on graphic 10, okay? And basically, that's it, man. There's not much to say. It's a new Fedora on Roblox. If it becomes limited, it'll be another Fedora that Roblox has as limited. And the best thing about it, of course, is the shine, right? All that neon on it is really beautiful, alright? And yes, it also glows in the dark. I'll show you better later. In this case, I think both items glow in the dark, and it looks really cool, okay? Well, just one thing, right? I always like to show you guys this here, but usually I don't show it. How does it look in R6? So let's put it in R6 here, because a lot of people use the R6 skin, and yes, it looks like this. It's something I noticed. A lot of people complain that when you put it in R6, these items look terrible. And yes, it's no different here. If you use Roblox R6, or you're gonna play, for example, Mr. Zero I like to play Grow a Garden, I like to play, I don't know what, man, your character. It will be R6, and yes, it will have the items. Everything will be low quality, okay? So you have to pay attention to that, because, man, I have no idea why R6 ends up bugging this kind of item, okay? So I'm just letting you know, I'm not gonna put R15 back. You'll see, look, the quality improved, it's back to full HD, R6. So pay attention to this before buying any of these new Roblox items, alright? Well, and for us to test the other one here, let's go back to featured, right? I already left it open, I'm gonna unequip the Fedora here, and let's equip the wings, okay? Guys, the wings, same thing. We can't buy them here in the catalog because they're not for sale for Robux, only for real money, okay? So there's no way to do that, and we have it here, okay? Look, I'm gonna turn around here. You'll see, look, on one side it's Ben, on the other side it's also Ben, but golden, okay? So, like, it's not between good and evil. Here it's just both Ben, alright? Well, when we walk, unfortunately, it also doesn't leave a particle behind, but these particles look cool, right? It looks kind of like, I don't know, man, shining like this, right, dude? They look like some interesting particles, okay? Of all these wings, I still think the sparkle wings are the most beautiful, right? Which I actually have. It costs 1,000 Robux. It releases those classic Roblox particles. And yes, it leaves them behind wherever you go, okay? It's one of the best particles in Roblox. It's always the ones that leave a trail behind, okay, guys? It's not the kind that stays forever like this, alright? Alright, so let's test it. This is graphics level 10. Let's set it to graphics level 1 so we can take a look and see what changes. 3, 2, 1, and look at that. Now the effect is really subtle, see? Only 1 or 2 show up, okay? This is what most people are gonna see on your skin. It's what most people, maybe even you watching me, play on graphics level 1 too, right? Mainly so there's not so much lag, and that's what people are gonna be seeing, okay? I'm already showing you guys, it has slightly lower quality on graphics level 1, it does. But even so, these wings are still really beautiful, okay? And it even releases more particles, it seems, than Fedora, right? Because look, even on graphics level 1 when it's standing still, look, you can still see this little sparkle here. It really stands out because it'll be standing next to you or you'll be seeing other people's skins and yours will have this really cool highlight, okay? Well, one thing we have to test, let's put it back on graphics level 10, okay? I want to set my avatar to R6 so we can see if the quality changes. Look, let's check it here in scale for R6, okay? Just a reminder, this is a 500 reais item, and yes, this is its quality. In R6, I'm on graphics level 10 as you can see. Look, and even so, the quality is still low. So guys, you have to be really careful when buying any of these new items, okay? Because Roblox, like I told you guys, in R6 it looks terrible, but in R15 it actually looks pretty good. Man, this here in R6 looks really bad, okay? Guys, really, really bad. And if I set it to graphics level 1, man, my friends, it's going to look like, I don't know, man, a cardboard item or something. It looks like they took cardboard and scribbled on it. I don't know. It looks low quality or something like that. So this is really, really weird, okay? But there it is, just so you guys can see, all right? Man, how does the quality look on R6? You have to be really careful when buying these items if you use R6, okay? Well, I want to put it on too. I'll go ahead and use R6, alright? No problem. I'll also put on the Fedora so you guys can see it, okay? Look here at graphics level 10 on R6, man. It looks completely horrible. It seems like it lost quality, like something's missing. If I set it to the lowest graphics setting, then we basically have these details here, which isn't much either. Remember, both together, man, will cost around 1,500, maybe 1,600. That's really what you'll need to get both. And yes, on R6 they look horrible, okay? But it's not just these items, alright? If I come here and put, for example, these wings here, also on R6, it's gonna look completely ugly, okay? So this is something from Roblox itself. I don't know when they're gonna fix it. I don't know if they're even gonna fix it because they don't like anyone using R6. And there it is for you to see, right, man? Man, what an ugly thing, dude. On R6, it looks horrible, guys. Really horrible. And of course, you come here later, right? On your skin, leave it on R15. But if the game doesn't have the option, look, basically it fixes it and looks much better, right? So there you go. Those were the 2 new items. And I'm here in Lily's video. All right, man. She did a great job again. Look at that. She's gonna show how it looks here. The fedora in the dark. Yes, it looks like this. It really stands out. It looks really nice. All right? This is without a doubt, man, one of the most beautiful fedoras I've ever seen in Roblox, all right? And the wing, I don't know if it has any kind of night effect, right? I don't think it does, okay? So the wing, unfortunately, doesn't have it. If you want your wing, it won't have those night effects. And here are the 2 items, right? Neither leaves any particles, and that's basically it, right? Look, the fedora looks really nice in the dark. In any dark game, it's going to stand out on you, so it's really cool, okay? Well, guys, it was a quick video today, alright? I just really wanted to show you these things, okay? These 2 new items here. Be careful when you buy them, alright? Just like I did, I'm telling you, if you come here and buy Robux in the fedora or the wing don't show up, man, be careful, okay? Because then you'll end up paying that amount and you'll only get the Robux, you won't get the item, alright? Always remember to have the free bonus item right there on the side. If it's not there, man, then you didn't get this promotion. Wait a bit longer. It should appear in your account. See, my notification just popped up again, and the item wasn't there before. You saw that, so you can see for yourselves, right? For some people, the item shows up right away. For others, it takes a little longer, okay? Anyway, thank you so much for watching until now. See you in the next video. Thanks, bye, I'm out, and goodbye. Goodbye.